Hey everyone, and welcome back to Agman Souls. In today's video, we're diving into something a bit different, games where the artistic style takes the lead over hyper-realistic graphics. We all know that realism can look incredible, but sometimes a unique, stylized art direction can create something truly special. Whether it's the hand-drawn animation of Cuphead, the breathtaking landscapes of Tears of the Kingdom, or the vibrant worlds of Borderlands 3, today we're looking at the titles that prove artistic expression can be just as immersive, if not more so, than photorealistic visuals. I'll be ranking 10 incredible games that showcase the power of artistry over realism, and we'll discuss what makes their visual direction stand out. So grab a seat, and let's take a journey through some of the most beautiful and visually stunning games out there. Starting off our list at number 10, we have GRIS. Some games feel like a moving piece of art, and GRIS is one of them. Every frame looks like a watercolor painting, with colors that evolve as the story unfolds. This game proves that artistic direction can be just as powerful as realism, creating an emotional experience without a single spoken word. It's a visual and auditory masterpiece that feels more like a dream than a game. GRIS is not just a game, it's an emotional journey brought to life through breathtaking hand-drawn art and a minimalist, dreamlike aesthetic. Developed by Nomada Studio and published by Devolver Digital, this game was released on December 13, 2018. It tells the story of a young woman navigating a world shaped by her grief, with the game's visuals evolving as she progresses through her emotional healing. One of the most striking elements of GRIS is its use of color. The game starts with a nearly monochromatic world, where everything is covered in shades of gray. As you move forward and overcome obstacles, new colors gradually return to the environment, symbolizing personal growth and emotional restoration. Coming in at number 9, Hades takes a bold, comic book-inspired approach to Greek mythology. Every character is uniquely designed with vibrant colors and expressive animations, making the underworld feel alive like never before. The game's fluid combat and fiery setting make it one of the most visually striking roguelikes ever created. Hades is an exceptional roguelike action game that blends fast-paced combat, rich storytelling, and an absolutely stunning art style. Developed and published by Supergiant Games, Hades was initially released in early access on December 6, 2018, and later had its full release on September 17, 2020, for PC and Nintendo Switch, followed by other platforms. What makes Hades stand out is its unique hand-drawn art style, which gives the game a vibrant, almost comic book-like aesthetic. Beyond its art direction, Hades excels in narrative design, which is uncommon in roguelike games. Every death in the game pushes the story forward as Zagreus, the rebellious son of Hades, attempts to escape the underworld while uncovering secrets about his past. The fully voice-acted dialogue adds depth to the experience, making the Greek pantheon feel alive and engaging. With its gorgeous visuals, addictive gameplay, and deeply engaging storytelling, Hades is not just one of the best roguelikes ever made, it's one of the most artistically and narratively rich games of its generation. It proves that even a fast-paced action game can embrace an artistic style that elevates the entire experience.
Death is your only family. Death.
At number 8, we have Hollow Knight, a hand-drawn masterpiece with a haunting yet mesmerizing world. Its gothic, insect-themed kingdom feels eerie yet inviting, with every character and enemy designed with a distinct, almost storybook charm. The deep blacks, muted tones, and glowing highlights give the game a hauntingly beautiful aesthetic that sets it apart from other Metroidvanias. Hollow Knight is a beautifully crafted action-adventure Metroidvania that combines stunning hand-drawn visuals, tight gameplay, and an eerie yet captivating world. Developed and published by Team Cherry, Hollow Knight was first released on February 24, 2017 for PC, followed by releases on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One in the following years. The game takes place in the ruined Kingdom of Hallownest, an underground world filled with haunting beauty, decaying cities, and mysterious caverns. What makes Hollow Knight visually unique is its hand-drawn art style, which blends dark gothic themes with elegant, fluid animation. The game's muted color palette and subtle use of lighting create a world that feels melancholic yet alive, perfectly complementing the game's themes of solitude and discovery. The gameplay is deeply satisfying, offering precise platforming, intense combat, and rewarding exploration. Hollow Knight is known for its challenging boss fights, which requires skill, patience, and mastery of movement. The interconnected world encourages exploration, with new abilities unlocking previously unreachable areas, making every discovery feel meaningful. Adding to the game's immersive atmosphere is its incredible soundtrack, composed by Christopher Larkin. Sliding in at number 7, Cuphead is an absolute visual treat. With its hand-drawn, frame-by-frame animation, vintage film grain, and jazz soundtrack, it feels like a playable 1930s cartoon. Every level and boss fight is bursting with personality, making it one of the most unique artistic styles in gaming history. Cuphead is a visually stunning run-and-gun action game that fully embraces a 1930s cartoon aesthetic, bringing hand-drawn animation to life in a way never seen before in gaming. Developed and published by Studio MDHR, Cuphead was first released on September 29, 2017 for PC and Xbox One, later expanding to macOS, Nintendo Switch, and PlayStation 4. What makes Cuphead so unique is its completely hand-drawn animation. The game's boss fights are the highlight, featuring some of the most creative and imaginative designs in gaming. From a giant cigar puffing out smoke rings to a shape-shifting genie, every enemy is bursting with personality and movement, making each encounter visually and mechanically unique. Beyond its stunning visuals, Cuphead is also known for its brutally difficult gameplay. It's a run-and-gun game with bullet hell elements requiring precise movement, quick reflexes, and pattern recognition. With its incredible hand-drawn animation, tough but rewarding gameplay, and unforgettable art direction, Cuphead stands as one of the greatest artistic achievements in gaming. It proves that games don't need realism to be visually stunning sometimes. A unique artistic vision can create something even more timeless. For number 6, we have Journey, a game that proves minimalism can be breathtaking. With vast desert landscapes, soft color gradients, and fluid animations, every moment in this game feels like a brushstroke on a canvas. It's a visually stunning experience that speaks through its world rather than words. Journey is a visually breathtaking and emotionally profound adventure game that embraces minimalism and artistic beauty to create one of the most unique experiences in gaming. Developed by OKAMI Company and published by Sony Computer Entertainment, Journey was first released on March 13, 2012 for PlayStation 3, later expanding to PlayStation 4, PC, and iOS. What makes Journey so special is its wordless storytelling and breathtaking art direction. The game places players in control of a robot traveler, wandering through a vast desert on a pilgrimage toward a distant mountain. The visuals are simple yet striking, with smooth, flowing animations, golden sand dunes, and a dynamic lighting system that makes every scene feel like a living painting. One of Journey's most innovative features is its multiplayer component. Players can randomly encounter other travelers on the same path, but there are no names, chat functions, or direct communication, only the ability to help each other using simple musical chimes. This creates a deep, almost spiritual connection between players, emphasizing the themes of companionship and shared experience. With its gorgeous visuals, deeply emotional storytelling, and innovative multiplayer experience, Journey is more than just a game. It's an artistic and emotional masterpiece. It stands as one of the best examples of how video games can be powerful works of art, leaving a lasting impact on those who experience it. Breaking into the top 5, OKAMI brings the beauty of traditional Japanese art to life. The Sumi e-ink style, flowing brushstrokes, and mythical creatures make this game feel like an interactive painting. The way the world is restored through ink mechanics makes it one of the most creative uses of artistic direction in gaming. Developed by Clover Studio and published by Capcom, OKAMI was first released on April 20, 2006 for the PlayStation 2. It later received enhanced versions for the Wii, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The game follows Amaterasu, the Shinto sun goddess, who takes the form of a white wolf to restore life and balance to the world after a great darkness spreads across the land. What makes OKAMI so visually unique is its cel-shaded art style, which mimics traditional Japanese brush paintings, making the game feel like a living piece of artwork. The environments, characters, and even combat effects are all designed to resemble ink strokes on parchment, giving the game a timeless and artistic appeal. A major gameplay mechanic in OKAMI is the celestial brush, which allows players to literally paint on the screen to interact with the world. By drawing specific brush strokes, players can create gusts of wind, slash through enemies, or even restore broken bridges. This creative system makes players feel like they are directly influencing the world with their artistic expressions. The soundtrack enhances the mystical and ancient atmosphere, making every moment feel like part of a legendary tale. Despite receiving critical acclaim, OKAMI was initially a commercial failure. However, over the years, it gained cult classic status and is now regarded as one of the greatest artistic video games of all time. Its unique visual style, deeply immersive world, and innovative brush mechanics set it apart as a masterpiece that proves video games can be a true form of art. At number 4, we have Immortal's FENYX Rising. Greek mythology has never looked this colorful. Instead of chasing hyper-realism, this game embraces a whimsical fantasy style with exaggerated character designs and a vibrant open world. It feels like an animated movie brought to life, making it stand out in the open-world genre. Immortal's FENYX Rising was developed by Ubisoft Quebec and published by Ubisoft. It was released on December 3, 2020 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X/S, Nintendo Switch, PC, Stadia, and Amazon Luna. The game features a stylized open world inspired by Greek mythology with a vibrant, cartoon-like art style and fast-paced combat. It was often compared to The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild due to its exploration mechanics. The most visually striking elements of FENYX Rising is how it uses animation to make the world feel dynamic. The way FENYX glides across the sky, the dazzling effects of special abilities all add to the game's sense of motion and wonder. At its core, Immortal's FENYX Rising proves that an open-world adventure doesn't need photorealism to feel immersive. Its vibrant, stylized art direction breathes life into Greek mythology, creating a world that feels fresh, inviting, and timeless. It's a visual treat that stands out in a genre often dominated by realism, making it a perfect fit for this list. Coming in at number 3, Borderlands 3 takes cel-shaded art to a whole new level. Right from the start, the Borderlands series has stood out with its bold, comic book-inspired visuals, and this game pushes that aesthetic even further. Every explosion, every character, and every chaotic moment is outlined with thick black strokes, making it feel like you're playing inside a graphic novel. But it's not just about the outlines. The use of exaggerated facial expressions, vibrant colors, and detailed environments gives the game a unique energy. The art style also enhances the game's over-the-top humor and fast-paced gameplay. The wild character design, like the outlandish bandits and larger-than-life bosses, perfectly match the game's absurd and unpredictable nature. In an era where many shooters strive for photorealism, Borderlands 3 sticks to its roots and proves that artistic style can make a game just as immersive, if not more so, than realism. Our runner-up at number 2 is The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, a game that takes the already stunning art direction of Breath of the Wild and elevates it to new heights. While many modern open-world games chase photorealism, Tears of the Kingdom instead embraces a semi-stylized, painterly look that feels like an interactive storybook. This artistic approach makes the world feel timeless, ensuring that even years from now, its visuals will still hold up as a breathtaking work of art. The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom was developed and published by Nintendo. It was released on May 12, 2023, exclusively for the Nintendo Switch. The game doesn't just look beautiful, it feels beautiful, making every step of the journey a visual and emotional experience. It proves that sometimes a stylized approach can create an even stronger emotional connection. For all these reasons, The Legend of Zelda takes the number 2 spot on our list. It's a testament to how artistic direction can transcend technical limitations and create a world that will be remembered not just for its gameplay, but for its breathtaking beauty. And finally, taking the number 1 spot is Ghost of Tsushima. Some games aim for realism, but Ghost of Tsushima turns every frame into a cinematic masterpiece. Inspired by classic samurai films, the game uses stunning lighting, weather effects, and dynamic landscapes to create an experience that feels like a painting in motion. Whether it's the golden fields swaying in the wind or the dramatic duels at sunset. Whether you're riding through a field of tall grass, the wind blowing gently through it, or facing off against an enemy in a torrential downpour, the environmental effects shape the tone of each moment. This is a game that doesn't just look beautiful, it feels immersive, pulling players into its world with every frame. Ghost of Tsushima truly shows that a beautiful, artistic direction can turn an already compelling story into a transcendent experience. This game proves that artistic direction can make a world feel even more alive than reality itself. Developed by Sucker Punch Productions and published by Sony Interactive Entertainment, the game was first released on July 17, 2020, for PlayStation 4, followed by an enhanced director's cut for PlayStation 5 on August 20, 2021. Set in 1274 feudal Japan, Ghost of Tsushima follows Jin Sakai, a samurai who must abandon his traditional warrior code to fight against the Mongol invasion of Tsushima Island. The open-world design captures the natural beauty of Japan, with vibrant cherry blossom forests, golden pampas fields, misty mountains, and serene temples, all rendered with breathtaking detail. Unlike traditional waypoints, players are guided by the guiding wind, an immersive mechanic that uses environmental cues instead of intrusive HUD elements. Combat in Ghost of Tsushima is deeply influenced by samurai swordplay, offering both honorable duels and stealth-based ghost tactics. The game's fluid animations and detailed character designs enhance the realism of battles while maintaining a striking artistic quality. The musical score, composed by Alon Eshkari and Shigeru Umebayashi, blends traditional Japanese instruments with an epic orchestral backdrop, enriching the game's emotional depth and historical setting. With its stunning visuals, rich historical atmosphere, and deeply immersive gameplay, Ghost of Tsushima is not just an open-world adventure, it's an interactive work of art that celebrates Japanese culture, samurai cinema, and storytelling. And that wraps up our list of games where artistic style takes the lead over realism. From the stunning landscapes of Ghost of Tsushima to the vibrant worlds of Borderlands 3 and Tears of the Kingdom, it's clear that sometimes the beauty of a game isn't just in how realistic it looks, but in how it captures our imagination. I'd love to know which game you think has the best artistic style. Did I miss any of your favorites? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. Also, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching Agman Souls, and I'll see you in the next one.